Okay. That's weird. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, Welcome to Let's Talk Immigration, episode, I don't know, whatever, uh, August 13th, 2025. Um, so a couple things to talk about. The visa bulletin has come out for September. Relatively no changes at all. It's the same visa bulletin for August for family preference categories. The DV visa bulletin for October for DV 2026 selectees is interesting. It goes to higher case numbers than I would have expected for October. So that's kind of cool. Also, for the first time in 20 years or maybe more, the September visa bulletin does not include the list of countries that are part of DV 2026 and how many selectees there were. And we think we know why. We think that's because they made a mistake with the UK entry, like they did in DV 2025, and also probably with Cubans, and including Cubans when maybe they weren't supposed to. I don't know exactly what they did, but they're trying to fix their mistake before they go public with what happened. There was a update on the Visa News website that said our litigation for DV 2025 selectees, not selectees, entrants from UK. It actually doesn't mention our lawsuit, but it says that they are fixing it to where if you entered the DV lottery in 2025 and it said that you didn't win, guess what? Go back and check, because there are 43 winners that got that message and they did win. And so now, if you're a UK DV 2025 entrant, go back and check that again, because you might have an opportunity here. Anyway, they did the same thing for DV 2026 for fiscal year 2026. It's unclear how they're fixing that. I'm talking to them in the existing lawsuit, but they're not being forthcoming about that particular question. Okay, so we have lawsuits pending challenging the travel ban, and that is pretty much where my head is at right now. And so I'm going to share a little bit about information about that. That's weird. There we go. We have 4 pending lawsuits and 2 lawsuits about to be filed. The first one, Thien versus Trump, is for DV selectees. The hearing on that is Friday, 11 a.m. in Washington, D.C. I'll be flying there Thursday. And the judge has ordered that the government produce the administrative record in that case by tomorrow. That allows us to see behind the curtain and see not only the grounds for this travel ban, but also how it's being implemented. So that'll be very helpful for the judge, Judge Suk Nan, to adjudicate our pending motion for preliminary injunction. Okay. We will share. We have to see what's in that before we share it, actually. But I expect we'll have news about that in the next couple of days. We've got 2 lawsuits before Judge Chutkan that we're waiting to see what's going to happen. We've asked her for permission to amend the complaints in existing lawsuits, that for group lawsuits for people at AP. One of them was for employment-based Iranian visa applicants in AP. One of them was student-based non-immigrant visas applicants that, in AP. And we've filed proposed amended complaints in each of those cases, and we're waiting for her permission on our order, asking for permission to move forward with them. There's another lawsuit before Judge Carter in the Central District of California that challenges the travel ban. I just got off the phone with the government attorney on that, and tentatively we are going to have a hearing on that on the government's motion to dismiss on October 20th, Monday morning at 8:30. Remember? Yes. So if you're in Santa Ana, California, stop on by. The great way to spend your money Monday morning. We've got 2 cases we will be filing soon before the end of the month. One is for family preference categories. This is the one we've been onboarding, and the onboarding ends in 2 days. So if you're interested in this case, you really need to move quickly. It's for F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4 categories. We don't know which court we're going to use. I want to wait and see who all the plaintiffs are. Some of the plaintiffs are going to be our existing clients and other lawsuits that now they're impacted by the ban, but they're in those categories. Also, this isn't a lawsuit just for Cubans. It's for Yemenis. It's for in Burma, any of those countries, those 19 countries impacted by the travel ban. Okay, Togo, Cuba. Okay. And then we're going to file an individual mandamus lawsuit for an EB2 NIW in Massachusetts. Even though USCIS found this visa applicant in the national interest, well, they found the petitioner in the national interest. The State Department comes and says, oh, we can't give a national interest exception. Well, come on. Either it's national interest or they're not. They can't use different definitions because they're a different branch of government. So that's what that lawsuit's about. And also, we're going to challenge the travel ban under the other causes of action we have as well. So if you're interested in challenging the travel ban, watch this space, but also reach out to us if you're ready to go. But if you are family preference category and you want to be on this group lawsuit, you need to move forward quickly. Yeah. So that's what we are up to. Is there anything else I need to discuss today? My team is extremely busy preparing me for Friday's hearing. So if you reach out to us today and don't get an answer, don't be surprised. You'll get an answer tomorrow. Okay. That's all I have to share. I'm going to go ahead and make today's show short, and I will see you next Wednesday for Let's Talk Immigration. Everybody take care. Wish us luck for Friday.